And hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of the ICTU Nowhere to Hide.
They'll find you.
And for some reason, I realized why I can hear myself. I had two tabs of this accidentally up. But either way,
Oh, way to inflate the viewership.
oh no, I'm accidentally inflating my viewership. I will surely be canceled. Nonetheless, I am here with my lovely players. And tonight, we continue where the starter left off into the depths of Chapter 1. But first, which one of you would like to tell me what happened last game?
Oh, hold on. I have my notes.
Oh,
You have notes?
we have a scribe.
I've been
Wow.
taking notes since session 1.
Oh my gosh.
If they're good or not, we'll see.
My memory will fill in any gaps.
Yes. So we opened up last session. I guess background before this session. We're infiltrating the EKIDNACORP building in Nowhere.
Sequoia.
What's Sequoia? Thank you.
We're in a giant
And we
tree.
got we got to the bottom floor because that's where we're trying to get dirt on EKIDNACORP because we think they're doing shady stuff. Well, we know they're doing shady stuff. And then we got to the bottom floor because that's where most of the dirt is. And we opened up that session with a memory from the baby's perspective. A little bit of the baby being the baby that was about to be dropped into this vat of the Typhon mutagen, which seems to be the newest mutagen created by EKIDNACORP. So we got a little bit of memories from the baby's perspective, how it was born in this facility, I believe, how it sort of struggled, how Aldous, which is one of the scientists of EKIDNACORP, and seems to have relation with Akane, my character, picked up the baby, dropped them in the vat, and then we cut away from the baby's perspective. The baby, I wrote down, went big mode and turned into a giant mutant. And that caused the tank of the Typhon mutagen to explode. With all this chaos and us not being able to save the baby, we dipped out in a way, but we were chased down by the people who seem to be in charge of the EKIDNACORP, or at least some higher ups. So it was Dr. Aldous, Assad. Why don't I have the names written down? Here they are. Miss Amaranth, some blonde guy with sunglasses who might be Mr. Tamper. Oh no, we confirmed that was Mr. Tamper.
Yes.
And then the silhouette of a guy named Mr. A, who is the head of EKIDNACORP.
The mysterious head.
Yes. Mr. Tamper came out first.
A?
Oh, wait, what was that?
His name is Mr. A in quotation mark?
Yeah, Mr. A, quotation marks. It's very important to distinguish.
So we're going to call him Mr. Ass.
Mr. Ass, yeah. Mr. Ass.
Wonderful.
Mr. Ass.
Yeah, Mr. Ass. So then Mr. Tamper attacked, and something I thought was interesting to note was he spoke in a lot of religious sounding rhetoric. I wrote down, he said, quote, something religious, Lord descends upon ye in fire. And as we were running away, one of the Typhon mutant tanks turned from green to white. I forget why, but that happened.
Radiant breath.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think that's when another giant weird monster popped out, right?
Well,
that was actually the same one, I believe.
Oh, it was
showing up with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and that and that shot out the burst of white lightning or light, and it started melting up. It started melting the ceiling and the entire building. So we definitely thought we should get out of there. We managed to escape. And then we saw the name of the mutated baby was named Gamma. I forget who named it Gamma, but it was named Gamma.
I actually had no idea. I think it was Clutch who just said it.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
it was either mentioned during Dr. Aldous Shockley's little speech, or it was, just accidentally dropped.
It might have been during the
Okay.
speech. I can't fully remember.
6 to 1, half a dozen the other.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then we managed to escape. We took we took the van that we used to sneak into the facility. A scaly friend who we had from the previous session, one of the mutants, jumped on top of the van. We were gonna Akane wanted to swerve the thing off, but the rest of the crew said no, we should keep it, so we kept it. And we got free. We went back to our team's Winnebago, and now we're deciding what to do next.
Precisely.
and we
You
murdered a
actually got
lot
that
of guards.
almost to 95% accuracy. Nice job.
Hey,
Yeah.
95%.
Passing grade.
Yeah,
Hey,
A lot of
more than
guards.
passing.
yeah.
And there is
Amazing
a
grade
lady
even.
that I will find a way to burn.
Oh
I will
yes.
burn her one day.
One day. Oh yeah, Miss Amaranth. I did write down Miss Amaranth is immune to fire.
She did
Yeah.
seem immune to fire, and it seemed that their fire slinger, Mr. Tamper, was speaking only in biblical verses, which was also very strange.
I think they messed with his head.
Perhaps
Just
they
a
did.
hunch. Just a hunch.
Mayhaps.
And then the other guy had some like sort of teleport powers, but he couldn't get in range to do his shit.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You didn't get an
fog.
exact feel, despite the fact that he was able to channel the fire that hurt him to hurt you.
Yeah,
But either way,
I took a lot of fire damage.
Good.
for a pyromaniac, which I suppose is your purpose. You take the fire and you dish it out.
Yes. If it had been any other damage type, I would have been fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nonetheless.
wait,
Oh,
I
yes?
forgot. We flipped off a lot of people.
You
Yes.
flipped off a ridiculous amount of people.
We also beat up a bunch of guards.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
one of which
I
was a
was
dick
up.
bag.
Yeah, we
Ah,
did. That was part of the
important
escape
part.
process.
We learned why I wear my specific outfit.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
your current
because-
one was
Oh,
almost
yes.
completely burned up.
Important.
Oh,
It was
God.
completely burned up. You were basically naked, right?
Yes.
Oops. Well, either way.
It's like
Before
yeah. Sorry. Keep going.
No, you're fine. Before we cut to your particular neck of the woods, we move back to a familiar location. The EKIDNACORP factory, 5 miles northeast of nowhere. The
Wait.
the lone Floyd Crown Royal police car rumbled down the beat-up roads of US 76. The two men in the front didn't seem to mind the bumpy ride, but the man in the back was grumbling something fierce under his breath. The car took a sharp left, moving down a more well-paved path past burnt holes and chain link fence and the latest batch of fire trucks traveling from as far back as Bumfadge to deal with the burning monolith before them. The two drivers exited the car without a word, one being a younger Latino man wearing a uniform, and the other being a native middle-aged man in his mid-60s, wearing a white cowboy hat and a face creased with smile lines. But he wasn't smiling now. The back door was halfway kicked open, and one foot met the ground, then a cane. Didn't you hear me, boys? You still got them criminal locks on the thing. The old man sputtered, his free hand brushing through his bleached hair and mustache on his sun-leathered skin. Sorry, Mr. Mosberg. The young man chuckled. Call it a force of habit. Shut up. Myko, what are we looking at? I ain't sure, Lance. I ain't sure. The man in the cowboy hat mused. They were only able to make it a couple steps in before they were stopped. Another one of those gray men with the bluish-gray EKIDNACORP clothing, wearing what seemed to be a hazmat suit. Sirs, we can't allow anyone past this point, not while it's still considered a biohazard. Relax, Waylon. Relax, son. Micah responded with a smile, moving his shirt to the side to show off a sheriff's badge. The representative chose his words carefully. We can't still let anyone pass these points. Not while the Geiger meters are still running this hot. Allow me to take care of this. A long, cool, dark lady responded, clothes barely scorched as she stepped forth from the site, meeting the group. Sheriff Michael, Deputy, Mr. Mosberg. What happened here? The old man asked gravely. Miss Amaranth narrowed her eyes. Sabotage. It appears that not only is someone trying to manage our resources for us, but in a maneuver that has cost many their lives. You're saying someone did this? Sheriff Michael asked, shifting his hat back. I mean, we could look through the footage, start some sort of search for them. Yes, well, regretfully, I believe that most of our surveillance technology and the tapes were destroyed in the fire. Oh, well, I see. Well, in that case, I think we can let the boys. Any witnesses? A voice perked up. They looked back. It was the deputy who was by the car, gently scratching at something. A cybernetic implant, it seemed, on his ear. The sheriff smiled, turning to Miss Amaranth. Excuse me for one second. Of course. He walked over, put an arm on his protege's shoulder. Now, Devote, I know you've been in this job 2 years. 3 years, Sheriff. Listen, this this seems like an accident more than anything. We can investigate it, but right now I think we got a bit more on our plate. We'll let them deal with the cleanup, send some inspectors from upstate. Really, it's all we can do considering how much trouble we're already having with those murders. Actually, Miss Amaranth called out, voice monotone, even if a touch louder. Actually, some of our higher ups did manage to see the culprits in the midst of the evacuations. The sheriff cocked an eyebrow, eyes flashing in between the smiling deputy and the lady. You did you? He said, trying to hide the tiredness in his voice. A group of 5. We only saw brief hints, but one had a gold arm, and the other seemed to have several burn scars. Burn scars? The old man perked up, stamping forth with his cane. Mr. Mosberg, we shouldn't let personal bias drop into a case, the sheriff replied, but it was too late. The old man was staring up something fierce at the 6'3" woman. And the others, who was they? Go on, spit it out. 2 younger. One short and skulkish, one long and lanky. The 5th, we couldn't exactly see. Are you saying the Renegades are behind this tragedy? They could be. It must be, the old man said, almost happy in his complete rage, brows furrowed, crushing the gravel beneath his cane so hard that it scattered out against his brethren. Devote, I want your forces blocking those highways. They can't have gotten far, and if you send out your forces fast as you can, we might be able to catch them. Mr. Mosberg, I'm not so sure. Our forces aren't as large as they used to be, and we already got our hands full with those murders. I don't give a rat's ass about those murders. Those bastards who stole my son are coming here to my town, giving me insult to injury. He started hoofing it towards the car, fast as a one-legged man could. Call the SLJ. Hell, I'll pay for the goddamn plane ticket. 2 servants of the law stared after him before starting, finding themselves outpaced by the amputee's raucous insults and fast-tracked mind. Meanwhile, the tall, dark woman put a finger to her earpiece as she turned. They took the bait. I have realigned their focus. Not hard to do, considering. What now? We must hunt them down. You know why I disagree. You know why we cannot. They have footage on. I understand the severity, but tracking them with extreme prejudice doesn't seem like the best object. All this, would you prefer that we didn't? And you'd have to answer to Mr. A? Fine. Bring them alive to me. I'll be focusing my research on Project Orpheus, seeing what Dr. Reeds is up to. Miss Amaranth's smile twisted into, or Miss Amaranth's face twisted into a smile, an unnatural look for the serious woman. Perhaps we can align these goals. And so the time moves forward from what seems like approximately, I'd say, 10 to 12 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Junk City is a lot more than you anticipated. Sure, there's the forest and hints of plains and pastures from what you can see, but there's also those hints of junk. Fake plastic palm trees, flamingos is sticking out of places that you're very sure weren't intentionally placed in this overgrown and abandoned trailer park of fucked up trailers and broken RVs that have been absorbed into the complex. The perfect place to hide, honestly. You've had enough time to sort of at least take a chill pill. How do the three of you enjoy this relative moment of respite?
Well, I relax, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, let's limit the setting stuff on fire.
I could just make a campfire. You know, we could cook something. I can be productive with my habits.
What kind of food do you guys like? How about we just get some food?
I could go for something. Not really picky about what, though.
As long as it has I do like it when it's a bit more smoky.
Barbecue?
Barbecue's good. What do
Barbecue,
you like,
okay.
guy?
Oh,
And
I'm not
it's
sure we
as oh,
I'm not sure we could bring him with us.
We can.
We could take a to-go bag.
Bring
Yeah.
takeout.
I was just asking what he liked.
it's quite
Okay.
interesting as you've seen him. He does linger a little bit, as you know, the other two have sort of been dealing with stuff their own ways. With Wallflower has so far mostly been just sort of to herself, placing down all of her tech on a table outside of the RV to try and do inventory, since now she is a fugitive. Pixie hasn't been found, but this new mysterious lizard creature, you have seen him going in and out, disappearing into the forest nearby, but then always seeming to return. And the last time you saw him was 2 minutes ago, as he seemed to move into the RV. And it's then that you hear a shout, a dramatic shout, as Pixie sort of tumbles out in a sort of athletic procedure, already having drawn her blade. As she's like, "Heathen! Fiend! How dare you!
Pixie, relax.
That thing is rummaging through our stuff. He is stealing our resources.
Wait, he's rummaging?
He is stealing from us directly right from under our nose."
I'll go chat.
don't-
I can't. I don't understand what they're saying. Shit.
Yeah. He's going in and taking our stuff. Renee.
Yes.
Go talk.
Oh,
I
shit.
go and go see what he's doing.
I am Renee, yes.
Renee, Seraph, I think we need to take care of him.
I'm gonna go talk to him. Just, it is his first time outside. He's probably just looking at things.
He's
No, but
inside
yeah.
taking things. That's if
Yes,
you're not gonna
and
do it,
yes,
I'm gonna
he
do
is
it.
stealing.
mean-
He is a. He might even.
He's
be
not
a
stealing.
spy.
He's curious. He's not. I'm going inside the RV.
I'm going.
So it's two of you already going inside, is it?
I'm gonna see what
Yeah.
he's doing.
I can
But
join
alright.
them.
And the three of you enter into the mysterious space that is your own Shinnebago.
Yes,
As-
mysterious.
You know what? I'll leave this up to you. How have you decorated your go-to living space? I mean, it's got enough for like 2 bunk beds tops. It's not particularly roomy, but you've managed to make it work.
I think I'd let you guys have the bunk beds, and there's probably a rolled up, I hope would be rolled up, sleeping bag, like neck behind the driver's seat.
So you made the driver's seat your bed as well as, the driving thing? Okay.
Well, oh no, I have my sleeping bag there. When we all go to bed, I lay it out in like the main
The floor.
the
I
floor.
got you.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
Nobody
I
has
keep
to go to the
my stuff. My area is the driving seat. That's where all my stuff is.
Interesting. And what about the other two of you? I take it that you wouldn't carry just constant flammable stuff inside the car, would you?
No, I have made my bed as fireproof as possible.
In case of sleep
Just in-
fires?
Yes, just in case,
Yes.
which has happened before.
I imagine
Yes.
Renee doesn't have all that much stuff since being kidnapped by these people, but at the very least, he keeps the space clean and tidy.
It's an interesting mix between what seems like this sort of in this minuscule but well organized, almost architectural little cot, and then above it is like the equivalent of a hazmat suit, just completely stuck. And there is the little board of where Wallflower sort of went all in on the conspiratorial side with some of her tech. And then of course there is the bathroom where that one of Pixie's alcoves is. And it appears that as things start to roll across the floor, some minor medical items, maybe a toothbrush is sort of flung back. You see that the hulking monstrous beast that's still not wearing any clothes, it's a little awkward, does manage to and fling something back as it appears to be a kunai that sort of hits the ceiling at an odd angle as he seems to be holding in his arms Pixie's stuffed animal. I'd say it's one of those old Japanese mascots where it's like entirely designed around cuteness, but it did seem like there was a secret compartment. And it seems like he is taking everything out of there, just removing everything, including just more weapons than you'd think she would have on her. Kind of concerning. He looks back to you finally, eye sort of going from wide open to a slit. What do you do?
What
No.
you doing, big guy?
Tell him to Renee.
I'm talking.
Over
I'm talking.
there.
What you doing, big guy?
Yes?
Sorry.
Materials.
For what?
And sort of turns to start moving in your direction towards the open exit.
What?
Of course,
what-
you are sort of blocking the way, I take it.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
Meanwhile, Renee's gonna look for a pair of pants.
Explain, and I can help.
Need resource. Already have.
Or-
Need. Sort of pauses as he sort of pulls what seems to be the little plush center to it and sort of drops it on the floor. Now he's holding what seems to be the skinned plush part.
What?
This cloth. Need cloth.
Okay, well, put that back. That's somebody else's. Come with me, and we'll go get cloth from over there. As I try to guide him to one of the abandoned RVs to get the cloth from there.
Oh,
His
it's a pair
scaly
of pants
brows
too.
furrow as he sort of looks
That's
to you.
somebody else.
What's your what? You know what I'll ask? What's your passive persuasion?
Passive persuasion. I do not believe I'm proficient in that, but I believe I have a good charisma.
I'll
So
just move this
passive
over here for
persuasion,
good reference.
my passive persuasion is a 14.
All right, that's pretty good. You're not trying to actively betray him, and you seem small enough that if you try to murder him, he can at least defend himself.
He is
Fine,
cold
fine.
blooded, right?
Me go.
Are you cold?
Sort of looks and then glances out. It's not particularly cold, but it's not particularly warm either.
But I assume he's a big cold blooded creature. He can't circulate his body temperature.
I'll say that I'll argue. Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
I'm
He's
trying to
actually
guess
dead
why.
now. It's too
Ugh.
cold.
I'm
He's
trying to guess
actually dead
why
now.
he needs the materials. I'm assuming he's trying to stay warm because he's so
no,
big.
I'm fine.
Okay, because she makes her hands warmer. Like he can feel the heat radiate off of her.
He does seem to like tense up when you do touch him, and he sort of shoots his head back to look at you, but you don't
Well,
seem to be
no,
harming him.
I
And he
wasn't
does
going to
seem
touch him. I was just going to generate the heat to like make it feel like warmer. You know what I mean? Without touching, because I didn't think
Oh,
he'd want me
that's
to do that.
cute.
So, and I'll try to kind of with the heat, with my hands, try to guide him out while leaving the stuff there. And we're gonna go to like one of these other RVs that probably have cloth from blinds and other such things. Just raid what we can for him, so he doesn't.
you do end up going to one that seems to be a little bit fly-eaten. Seems that when the people dropped it off, they didn't exactly clean it up to the best of their ability. You're pretty sure that the toilet is still, not
Yeah,
flushed. Ugh.
we're gonna have to have
Still,
to have
as he's sort of rummaging, he's sort of there. I'll say that there's like a weird striped seat, like a couch. That he grabs and he rips, and he sort of glances to you and just goes, "You
yeah.
experiment
No,
test." Ugh.
no, I was born this way.
Me, me experiment. Tosses it over his side like a bit of a sash as he begins to walk back out again.
If he
And it
starts getting,
seemed
do you think the heat would calm him down? Like if I made warm
it
and just
does seem like so far your heat has sort of calmed him down, but it does seem like he's working with something as you do see on I'll say that there's like a set of like some barbecue tables around that have either been scrounged or found. And he's just slamming down stuff. At first, you see like a couple of grasses he ripped out alongside, a berry or two, and then this cloth. And then you
mm,
see something. Which one of you has the highest passive perception?
Kane is currently in the uh, Chinabago, right?
Yes. If you
Chinabago.
haven't moved out.
Yeah, she's still in Chinabago. She is looking. So is the stuffed animal like destroyed? Like it's not together anymore?
It's deconstructed, but it's not destroyed, I'd say. He did
Oh,
seem to have some sort of
he
sanity
didn't
to it.
he didn't
okay.
like rip it to pieces. He just opened like the zipper and pulled out the stuffing because there was like a secret compartment.
Oh,
And
well,
the
she'll put that
weapons in
back
it for
together.
some reason. There's
She'll
a
put
lot of
that
them.
back together, and she'll be grumbling, trying to fix the holes that are now in the ceiling and the side and the floor from the weapons being thrown everywhere. So she's focused on that.
All right. I'll say that as you're sort of glancing through all of this stuff, there's kunai, you pull that out, you the secret, thing of what seems to be 100 genuine snake poison that she probably got from a gas station. Oh, huh. There is a picture. Hmm. Seems to be of two little girls and a woman. Huh. Okay. And as you are slowly pushing and pulling this all together. It takes you a little while, so you're a little late to the party. Renee, what are you doing?
Oh, I would have said that he was helping to tidy up the RV after that happened.
All right, so the two of you are sort of late to the party as you see that he has been sort of mashing and smearing, and I'll say you can, Sarah, if you can make me a perception or investigation check, depending.
I'm gonna go with my my 1 in investigation versus my 0 in perception.
No.
That could work. And it seems like Pixie is sort of
Well,
glancing between the two of you, sort of
unless I have
looking at what
advantage.
happened. Wallflower, meanwhile, doesn't seem to be focusing on that, but Pixie is going, "Eh, Hakata," sort of speaking in Japanese, which of course you don't understand, but you start to see.
I do.
You do see. He's like, "What? What is he doing? What kind of thing is he doing?" As he's mashing what seems to be this stalk of a long, spiky leaf down until its goo sort of smears out. And then he seems to pull out some small bits of herbs and sort of mash it into the goo. And then finally, he takes the small bit of rag, the covering to this sofa that you just got stolen from, and sort of soaks it in it, just rubs it until it's in the middle of that. And then he looks to you, Seraph, and glances to your burn scar. Sort of thrusts it to you. Put on burns. Should help.
Aww.
Aww.
Aw.
She doesn't care about her bird.
That's
She'll
that's
do
kind
it.
of cute. That's kind of cute. I have to admit.
She'll do it. She'll do it because it'll make him happy. She puts it on her arms.
Sort of glances to that, and then the slight. It's a weird smash stumpy face. So you can't tell when it's a bared teeth or when it's a grin, but when it looks to you, to meanwhile, Renee and Akane, he seems to go to more bared teeth and goes, "You two, why take me?"
Well, Seraph there suggested that you come along with us. That place wasn't a good place that you were in.
Should
Do you
be
remember
staying
anything
behind.
about it?
Good. Mean man. Lots of tack. Burn so hard, can't think good. Name.
He like our
Not
leather.
no name. Ad hoc. Closest.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Ad Hoc. My name is
Yeah, nice to
Renee.
meet
You know what I want to do so bad?
What?
you.
I want to just like have him whenever he gets calm enough, like settles down enough, just to have him like just to be like a warm blanket and just sort of rub on his head.
Aw.
You know. We
Well,
will
we
see if
could-
that.
Yeah, we can go to town and get him like an electric blanket or something.
We'll see. Food. Do you care?
You like barbecue?
They fade me through tube.
Okay, this is going to be an experience. then.
Not.
You'll enjoy it.
Experience.
Sort of
Okay,
glance
great.
between it.
We're gonna go and get some food. We're gonna bring you back some food. I'm gonna imagine you eat a lot.
Sort of goes as he sort of nods and then sort of turns off to sort of. You can't actually tell what he's doing. Sulking, sunbathing. It is a sunny day.
All right. I guess.
Oh, if
Go ahead.
people come, you should probably hide in one of the abandoned trailers.
Or the
Yeah,
RV.
stay-
Just don't. Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Maybe not the
Yeah,
RV.
stay
because
safe.
Yeah.
Pixie sort of smirks at that. Are you not sure that he will eat them?
Wallflower, you're
understand.
in charge. Make sure he doesn't eat. people. Okay,
What?
and make sure
Oh,
Pixie doesn't kill people.
yeah,
Pixie don't kill
that's
people.
good.
I mean,
I think I
pretty.
need to think on
We
that.
could-
Wait,
I-
actually, there is something as she sort of pauses as she's going,
We
and
just
you can
killed.
see Wallflower sort of glance between you two as she sort of walks forward and just goes, uh, okay, um, uh, so I'm still, I understand, we didn't do the best we could. It could have gone a lot better.
Could have gone a lot
Yeah.
worse.
It
Maybe.
could have, yeah, we could
Could all
have
be
avoided
dead.
the giant baby, but that's in the past. Let's not worry about that.
Yeah. I'll think about this bioterrorism thing, but
I mean,
something I should feel.
What?
I don't even know what we do. But
we didn't do any bioterrorism.
I don't even know what
Wouldn't
is it
that involve?
conspiracy? I can't even tell.
I
Look,
think it's more so whistleblowing.
okay,
Yeah.
whistleblowing does sound better. I need to think on this, but I do
Maybe
think something
corporate
is
espionage.
sort of important as
Mhm.
she sort of goes to what seems to be her deconstructed camcorder that she seemed to be wearing, which is now deconstructed, and you can see the different parts, the camera, and then the battery pack, and then distantly down at the bottom is a video cassette recorder. And she pushes the button on it, and out comes the little mini tape. The only way that I'm gonna be, figuring this out or sending this out is if it's digitized, because I can get this stuff deconstructed all neat, but I'm not the best at the transversion, I guess. I'm sorry, I might not be good at this. Honestly, I don't even see what
No,
Tiffy saw in
you're
me.
doing fine, Wallflower. You're doing fine. Just tell us what you need us to do, okay?
Just find some place to get this transferred. After that, I guess I'm gonna be looking at internet and wireless and seeing where we can send this out. Because even if I'm not part of this anymore, all this stuff shouldn't be in vain, right?
You're uh, you're still a part of. You'll always be a part of this little family, if that's what you mean. But if you mean not part of the whole whistleblowing, then yeah, okay. So you need us to transfer the recording to a USB stick?
That could work. That could work. And it's not like I'm walking out on you. I need some time to think.
Okay. Yeah, that that's fine. Totally get it, Wallflower.
Yeah.
This will be the last thing, and then do you want us to drop you off somewhere, or
I think I'll have a decision about that when you come back, probably. And if you do need a name beyond that, um, my name's Shayla.
Jayla?
Let me just write that down for you.
Wait, were we supposed to be using fake names this whole time?
I mean, I was because I didn't know what we were gonna do. I mean, Pixie's not named Pixie, is she?
I just like to get
Pixie?
with
Is Pixie's name Pixie? Does Akane know that?
Pixie is
Make me a
Pixie.
history check, I guess.
Alrighty.
It's gonna have to be pretty high because when she fled with you, all she called herself was Pixie.
All right, I'm going to guidance this. Okay, so we might be cooking here. Hold on, might be cooking with gas.
Oh,
17.
17.
with acetylene.
I'll say that you didn't see her last name, but you might have seen hints of her first name. It's either, you think it's Miha?
Okay.
Noted. I'll note that.
I'll just write that
And-
down here for you as well.
Yeah. Pixie's first real name isn't Pixie, sure, but my real name's Akane.
If you tell anyone about my name, you will be met with death, even if you are my one true friend.
Was that from Pixie?
I imagine.
That was from Pixie as she sort of dramatically places her hand on her maul blade katana that she got for like, well, she would have paid like $20 for it, but she stole it.
Don't worry, Pixie. That's your secret to tell. But yeah, Pixie's real name's not Pixie. But my real name's Akane. Sarah, Renee, those are your real names?
I'm pretty sure you all know who I really am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea who you are.
You don't know? You don't know?
Oh, that's why you're so good.
Right?
Do you know who Shining Rose is?
Do I? Okay. You know what I like to watch, and that is not TV. Unless there's a fire on the news.
I mean, I guess there was one now and again.
Something like that. Or maybe one of those movies, like one of those disaster movies. Maybe.
Okay,
2008.
The last thing you remember watching is the bootleg version. I'll say it's St. Peter's Fire, and you got clickbaited because there was no fire. It was a romantic comedy.
I was waiting for the fire. It never happened.
There was no kaboom.
What?
It's supposed to be a
I was promised a kaboom.
In the meantime, let's get everyone's barbecue orders. We'll go into town, find a way to transfer this to a USB drive, and
we need a electronics store.
yeah, we'll go there first, and then we'll get our food. How's that?
Works for me.
yeah, sounds good. The
Then-
three do provide their orders, and it's up to you whether you take one of them with you. Wallflower needs her time to think, though, so wouldn't be recommended. Strangely, she is the one with the largest order, and it seems like she knows all the fixings, including taking white bread, getting the spicy stuff, getting all the fixins. Interestingly, I'll say, Ad Hoc knows how to write. But the one thing he writes is meat.
well,
Period.
Good.
And
Well, he can say that he
as-
can make burn salve. He's a lot smarter than you give him credit for.
as for Miha, or no, Miha, I said her name.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm
Oh,
going to die for
no.
my own
No.
NPC. Pixie's one is, it is in perfectly written Japanese, immediately written down and almost equidistant. She is good at writing, but it basically says whatever, so long as it involves cheese fries.
Understood.
All right.
All right, I guess just the three of us.
Yeah, probably best to leave
yeah.
all three there,
Yeah.
Pixie, just to protect them.
Do we have funds for this?
Do we have money?
You have you have your starting gold, and I'll say that the starting gold, every gold piece is equal to $100.
Okay.
Let me
I
check
got
my back.
1K.
Oh yeah,
let's
I
go.
need to take my background too, because I didn't write that down.
I did
You
not-
guys don't have your okay. I guess
Give me a second.
Akane will
It's on my
sign.
card. I gotta look at my account.
Uh,
I said,
If anything, you can sell your Renee can
I have-
sell
I have
super
a
soup for the
funny-
money.
I have
No,
a funny. I don't think
I
I.
have money. Okay, guys, I'll buy
I
it.
feel like
Don't worry.
I can't use a credit card because I feel like those would all be frozen.
Melting
And-
immediately in your
Did you?
grasp.
How much
As
gold did you
opposed
say
to
was
paper
100?
money?
I can't use paper money, so everything is coin.
Alrighty.
How much gold did you say was 100?
One gold is $100.
All right, got
That's
$1,000.
roughly the amount of. It's
Yeah.
that makes sense for you.
It
That's
does.
I also have $1,000.
Oh, where'd you get that from?
My background.
Oh, Neat, same.
It's
Give
what
me
you
that,
picked up
yeah.
over a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
I have.
But none.
Oh, I have $200.
It's stuffed inside the mattress somewhere.
$200. So
My
it's
background
in
only gives me
ones,
two
fives,
GP.
and quarters.
No,
it's all in
in
coins.
pen-
It's all
in
coins.
so it doesn't melt.
Makes sense that you'd only have that much and not 1,000 because it's a lot of coins.
Burn the other 800. It's burned. I had $1,000 and I turned it into $200.
If you have any weapons whatsoever, it's just the coin sock.
Coins.
But nonetheless, you begin to move from I'll say from out of town, because Junk City is just at the city limit. It's got a population of 5,000. And the drive is, it's got some interesting bits to it. You do see that there's a couple of trucks going back and forth, a bit bigger than whatever. Are you driving the Chinnabago to this?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do we have
Yeah,
another
probably.
vehicle?
You do
Yeah.
have that van still.
Oh, that's true.
Also,
But
not a good.
Still. It's kind
No.
of obvious
Wait.
now.
I can change that.
burn off the logo.
Oh yeah. Just give it a.
But then you'll
draw.
burn off half the paint, so it'll look like a homeless van.
That's fine.
Nah,
Probably.
just
You don't need to look rich.
You see, if you just do a couple of what is it? I know. There's a way if you get like enough isn't there like a plastic coating you can put on a car?
Yeah.
If we just like take it enough plastic to melt over the car.
Oh god, it's the ugliest van ever at this point.
Good.
Partially because you might have gotten a little bit excited. There's a couple of like parts where it's just the metal and a little bit of rust. And then some parts
looks
where, there's still bits. But otherwise, it's like melted bottles over the stuff.
But it looks completely different.
It does.
Except for the shape.
By different, you mean worse, yes.
It's
It
It's
is
the
unrecognizable.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Unrecognizable.
That's all we need.
difference between a bottle and then when the bottle is broken and lying on the side of the road. Just, oh my gosh. Still,
We ruined
how you
this
make-
man's weekend.
indeed. And it's how you
Hopefully
make
they
your
don't
way
come
into
back.
town as you see
If
that.
if any of the if there are any license plates on the abandoned RVs, we will swap those onto there.
Yes.
Good call.
Ooh.
Good call. Good call.
Even
It's a
if
bit
they're-
harder to
even if
do
they're
that, but you do
expired-
find one, I'll say.
Even if they're expired, it's better to have expired tags than stolen tags.
That is very true.
Always true. Or no tags at all.
Well,
No tags would be suspicious.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's expired, then you don't tend to think twice about, is that tag expired?
Oh, I can also fix that expired part. Just burn that thing right there, and just if they get pulled over for that, just say it got messed up. We're gonna go fix it. We have an appointment. There we go. Problem solved.
And that is sort of your plan du jour if you see any cops. But really, the only cops you see are, a handful that seem to be moving over towards one place or another in one car. So, not that bad. And as you move from Junk City into the town, you do see the beautiful Sumiset River, which is more just a creek at this point, seeing as how, sort of moving slowly. There hasn't been rain in a while. The bridge for it is absolutely massive, though. Seems to go over in a great big concrete testament. And then you move into the historic downtown of nowhere. It's 3 streets at the most. And it's a strange mismatch of older buildings from times long past, like as early back as maybe the early 1900s and World War One times, and then strangely new ones, including, for one big example, which is the places you're going to see first, there is an old place that seems to be built from brick and from so long ago, and yet it seems to have a sign that says, you know, VCR repair plus conversion, and then right across the street is this brand new looking, built as soon as 2021X barbecue place
Yeah, perfect.
that seems to just, it's got the artificially scorched metal grates that sort of make the separation. It's got the varnished wooden tables, and it seems to be made of brick that hasn't seen a single inch of weathering at all. And yet you do see that you can't exactly park here because as you're moving down, you do see a couple of cars blocking off. And you wonder for a second, oh God, is this relating to you? But no. You see the streamers. You see the stalls. This is a farmer's market. Stalls sort of line up and down this particular transection of road. There appears to be, some folks around, a couple of security guards, don't get me wrong, or local policemen, but they don't seem to have, their hands on their holsters, if holsters at all. Some of them are even talking with, some of the local townsfolk, and it seems interesting enough. How do you enter the scene?
Well, if it's in the middle, if the farmer's market's set up in like the middle of the street, we'll find where the rest of the cars are parked.
Yeah,
Maybe a little farther away.
like near the end of where the cars are parked.
Yeah.
That does make sense. And in that case, you would see that there is, at the very most, one interesting looking person who's not exactly, wearing the security guards. There's other types, like a kindly old woman who's probably about 300 pounds selling off vegetables, a man with a all too long mustache with his gun, his rifle resting against the table with a bunch of freshly caught antelope that are on his table, ready to sell to whoever. A couple of Mexicans selling watermelons.
Yeah.
Or Latinos selling watermelons. But, the types. And then there are even some people going in and out of the stores. It's an interesting set. But the one interesting person who you can see is a suitably tall and quite muscular man who's got his long, gingerish, with a little bit of blonde to it, tied in a man bun / top knot. He wears a tank top and sort of camo pants and boots. Either way.
Does he look like I already forgot his name.
Jerry?
Mr. Tamper at all?
No, actually. He does not look like Mr. Tamper. Actually, hold on. Let's see if this works. Shift click?
Shift Z.
Shift Z.
Oh, neat. Okay. Oh yeah, Ginger. I got
Yeah.
Ginger and Juan
Oh,
confused for a
Oh,
second.
There
we're
we
doing
go.
it again.
That was my bad. I'm still getting used to the controls.
You're good.
All good.
Oh,
Okay.
just so I say it out loud, Renee is wearing shades and a ball cap.
Of course. The typical hiding a celebrity's face.
Yes.
We'd be hiding ourselves.
Yeah, Akane will have her hair down, I guess sunglasses as well.
Okay.
And her baton at her side.
Oh,
Hmm.
I see.
Okay. Well, he looks interesting, but
Is he gonna be the guy? Is there any like tech stores around, or do you think we could?
There is that VCR rent and conversion shop you just saw, which is over here.
Oh, well, that sounds like the place to go.
Indeed it does. Thank you,
Yeah.
DM.
No problem.
All right. Let's
There we
go
go.
there first, and then maybe we can ask that guy if he knows any good barbecue places.
Works for me. Should we put ourselves on the map?
Sure.
And
Where
how's that?
where
gonna-
are we currently?
You click on your token and you drag it. You click hold your name and drag it out to the map. You do not let go until you're on the map.
Ah, okay, I got
There
it.
you go.
Thank you.
Is this one up here?
What?
Over here, or where JP is?
Yeah.
Guess we're here now.
Yeah, I'd say that's where you are. And as you seem to be moving in that direction, what are your passive perceptions?
10.
15.
10? 15?
11.
11. As you are, approaching the entrance, which, oh my god, despite the sign, it's going all the way around and then to the side to get to the entrance.
Oh, you're right.
You do see something interesting down the weird little alleyway. The very thin space between. There's a couple of weird looking. There's two people. They seem to be a bit younger, but one of them is, looking up towards, the top of this place, which is, you do see there's a couple of boards up there. Might be abandoned. Seems to be giving the other boost. Huh. I wonder what that's going on.
Neat.
Let me just place that down.
Oh, tokens.
Yes.
Toy killer.
Toy killer?
Oh no, you
What
can
did those
see
toys
the
ever
name.
give you?
Toy killer in the nameless.
Oh no.
That sounds like a band name.
Toy killer. in
It
the
does.
Oh,
I'm
you
running
can't
that
see the
down.
other.
No,
Well,
just
yeah.
toy killer.
Just toy killer.
The name.
Shush, you didn't see anything.
We see nothing. Just two kids. Definitely
Two
not
kids.
named anything.
Trying to climb up to the second floor of this building from the outside. It is.
God.
Oh, okay.
awkward, of course.
I thought that fist was a head. I was
Which one?
the blue one,
Oh,
the purple.
no.
I was
it's-
so zoomed out, it looked like that this was the body. That
Oh,
the head
I,
was
I see what
Yeah.
you thought. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
are
I
there
was very
Yeah.
are there any small pebbles around?
You just put a fucking truck.
Ooh.
Just like
I'll
nail one in
say-
the head.
Yeah,
Kill the toy killer.
you do manage to see that to the side. Yeah, there's a little bit where the asphalt sort of crumbles. You can grab like a little pebble worth of it.
I'd like to huck a single pebble, not at the kids, but at where they are trying to climb to.
Ooh. Make
yeah.
me a ranged attack roll.
I don't have that.
So
I
just
think
use your
that's-
unarmed strike. It's the same thing.
Ah, fair enough, actually.
Basically a
I
dex.
am a
saving throw.
long range punching.
Nice.
Look,
You just punched the stone and it went
it
flying.
manages to hit the side of
Throwing
it
it and punching it.
I like that.
as you see that it sort of tacks against this old busted window, just and the one of the kids, who's wearing a hoodie and sort of has longer black hair. They seem to already be raising their hand up to do something, and then look at you. What will you do now that you've got this one's attention?
Well, I'd love to
I
say
thought-
wink, but I'm wearing shades.
Oh, you just pull down the shade and wink.
Finger guns.
Finger guns.
Ah, I
and
like the
also
finger guns.
Yeah. There you go.
Perception check. They don't know who you are,
Good.
as they just sort of blink a little confusedly, and then you
And
see
then-
one of them go, "That," and just starts passing up something to the other as they seem to be doing something up there
But
with some sort of handheld
noticed-
thing.
No one else noticed the ping, like the.
Yeah.
You didn't draw
Sorry,
attention.
Notice.
He's currently talking with someone, but perception check. That's a 3. It was a nat 1 and a nat 20. So I'm going to say they don't look to that. They're just like, so are those shrimp fresh?
Well,
Bob, we're nowhere
tell by
near a
your
fresh
shrimp
body
fry
of
this
water.
We're nowhere near the water. How are the shrimp fresh?
We're in the middle of the Midwest.
fresh out of the freezer, baby.
Oh, sure they're fresh, Bob, if you mean to pay more. Anyway,
Sure, they're fresh if it means. All right,
That's a great
going.
line.
indeed. And you do see that this place was the strange little barbecue shop that I
Oh,
did
hey,
talk
across the street.
Should we make the order and go check out the thing, or
or should
Actually,
we do by reverse?
if we're taking it to go, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put in the order and then wait.
yeah?
Well, it'll get cold, so I'd say we can go there and wait.
Oh,
Wait,
fair
we
enough.
can wait. Yeah. But why'd you punch a rock, Renee?
Oh, no reason.
Okay. Tried not to draw
Actually-
any attention.
Training.
No, you know what Seraph says to Kane? Men are weird.
Yeah.
You're
'cause
right,
it's a
they
guy
are.
thing. Oh wait, you
You're being
sorry.
subtle.
what's your you're not
I am.
Now, I don't
Oh.
whisper.
Oh, this
I'm
whole
cis female.
conversation.
I'm cis female. Let's go to or cis woman. Let's go here. Let's get the
Alrighty. And
Eat,
as
I
you
eat.
begin to move into this place, you see, in fact, that it's an interesting little place. It's got a
Wanted one.
carpeted old floor.
Yeah.
It's got a couple of rows of CDs, DVDs, and videotapes on the side. It was clearly a show area, but clearly it's sort of seen disarray. And interestingly, as you sort of look around, it does have the vibe of a dentist's office, weirdly.
Yeah, what gives that away?
Yes.
But nonetheless, there is a guy who's sort of nonchalantly scrolling at a computer before sort of looking up to you. As he stands, you do see is like a skinny, you know, long-necked teenager sort with, sort of foggy glasses. He's wearing a black Bowman shirt, strangely. And I'll just post his stuff in, I guess, Refs. Refs is a good place.
I mean, it
There
makes
you go.
sense.
Okay.
It's a black Bowman shirt because,
Of course
he's
it
like,
is.
hey,
We-
welcome to the, hold on, let me look at the notes.
Star.
Welcome
It's
to the
in,
VHS rent and photo
In the
shop,
ICTU chat section.
formerly Blunk Bastards, but currently we can't use that name anymore. How can I help you?
we're looking to get a cassette tape transcribed to a USB stick.
Sort of pauses. He sort of raises an eyebrow. Really? Huh. Didn't figure those guys used that sort of stuff anymore.
Those
Uh,
guys? Never
It's
mind.
sort of the problem.
Yeah, I guess so. What are you looking for it to get changed to? As he sort of stands up, you do see that he is wearing a sort of hoodie for, Blunk Bastards, but now it still has the name tag on it. Hi, my name is Reggie.
Oh, so wait, what did he ask? He asked what we're trying to get it changed to?
Yes.
Digital. Or
Yeah.
yes.
Digital. Yeah. So I can put it on a
okay.
USB drive.
Okay, I think I can help you with that, but it's I'm gonna have to fire up old Dinosaur Jr. You can follow me if you like, but company versatility, they don't even, sort of
What's
makes his way past
what's your privacy policy on this stuff? Like, do you guys have to look over the footage or?
Sort of glances between the outside and then sort of leans over. I don't know. Is it porn or something like that?
It's something I wouldn't want other people to see of me.
Akane will sort of insinuate that it might be that.
Make
not
me
lying.
a deception check.
All right, I will guide myself.
Because of course they're not going to just say, yes, it is porn.
7. He's gonna.
Oh wait,
He's gonna look you.
Um,
10.
10. He's gonna pause, and then his eyes are gonna look you up and down in a
we are
completely
all
different
charisma
light.
based.
Huh? What?
We are.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying. Well, I mean, me and Akane are both have very high charismas.
Yeah.
So technically, we are both maybe quite attractive in the right light.
Right.
Sort of
If
glances.
I turn my
between you
burns
two.
and not
Yeah.
look, if I hide the burns and turn,
You
maybe
can make you can make a persuasion check to try and help. So that's advantage.
I think I know what's going on here. I think.
You
You can
think?
persuade, yeah.
You saw it on the Discovery Channel once.
Oh.
15.
Glances to you.
Oh, wait, guidance.
He glances
say
to
that.
you, and then he glances to you, and
What?
And let me do
Oh.
the guidance. 18.
18. As
That's a
I'm gonna
19.
say, as he sort of looks to you, is like, yeah, people are already making porn parodies of Free Shining Rose. Fuck. Sort of
It's
pauses.
Akane immediately flushes red.
Listen, can you just don't look at it?
Okay, I'm not gonna look at it. You guys are fucked, dude. Okay. As he grabs the tape and sort of, he's holding it with 2 fingers.
There are so many things Renee could have said before that comment. Now he doesn't know what to say.
It's sticky, not because sticky because it's partially melted.
It is. So he's just like,
What?
okay.
And then Saf's just confused because they're just trying to do like the pretty eye thing that gets guys to do things sometimes. They didn't realize what they were doing.
No,
And
Akane's
he's sort of
right, red, just like looking down.
he's
Not-
sort of pausing and heading back and goes, you guys can come and look, I guess, if you want to make sure that it's cordial or private or whatever. And just as he moves back, you do start to hear a couple of rummaging noises, and then okay, how the fuck do I, as something clicks and then goes, as it seems to whir and hum with this sort of almost unworldly noise. Akane, you're moving back?
Yeah, we want to make sure that he's not looking at it.
It appears as you two do walk back, he has put a blocky, this old Lenovo cool looking ass laptop that seems to be from at least 10 years ago onto there, and he seems to be plugging it in and hooking it up to this cassette player, which goes to a CD player, which is hooked up to this, and he's like, okay, I can do it for you. I'll keep your stuff minimized, I guess, but there's 2 things. One, it's gonna cost you a little bit, something like, I'm gonna roll for something for it.
Okay. Oh, great.
That one, he's gonna go, okay, I'm gonna level with you. It's gonna take me like, it's gonna be $20, but it's also gonna take $20 to keep this quiet.
Akane will give him 50.
Just don't look at it, please.
He sort of glances up to you, then the 50 just takes it and pockets it immediately.
He won't
He's not
complain.
going to try and say, you can tell in his eyes with whatever insight you two may have, he did not expect that to work. But the second
God is too embarrassed to think of like trying to negotiate. Just take the money.
Seraph's just in the thing confused at what he said.
it still got you stunned.
He's just
No,
still
no,
in the
it's
doorway.
like 3 shining rose, and then how does that make sense? What?
Where's the connection?
Wait, what? Why does it? I
Don't worry about it, Seraph. Just don't think about it.
But we just talked about that shining rose thing.
Yeah, I'm like, but why is he bringing up with porn?
Just convert the tape, okay? And we'll leave. We'll get barbecue.
all right, I'm converting it.
So
But
confused.
something else that's sort of it's gonna take a while, like an hour at the most, maybe 2.
Okay.
So come back and I'll have that shit ready for you, I guess.
Okay.
So let's get our order.
All right. So does this guy seem genuine that he'll actually not look at it?
You want us to roll
can tell as
insights?
he's sort of glancing to you, even though he's been flash banged by his own conclusions, he does seem like at least the trustworthy type. Whether he'd look at it or not,
He
hard
did
to
try to
tell.
extort you for money, but he didn't do it for a lot.
No. Well, I
It's
mean,
only
50 bucks
100%
could be
tip.
a
And he
lot.
was also honest with you. He said, "I didn't think that would work."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So,
Do you guys want here? You guys go out order food. I'll sit and wait here.
Understood. We'll be
Okay.
back.
Just call me if there's anything. She'll hold up her
Flip phone, ancient flip phone.
I
you said
imagine
that-
we have each other's numbers at this point.
Yeah.
I
Have a
take
phone?
it
Okay, the 2 of us.
because Renee's still got his rich ass phone.
You have
Probably like
the
an
newest
up-to-date.
His
yeah,
Pine
Sam-
Phone
high
11.
Samsung Pixel.
It's a Mag Snug.
Yeah, Mag Snug.
Whatever.
iMac Snug Pixel
Whatever.
24.
I just do smoke signals.
It only works so far.
Oh, I can make it go real big if I need to. All right, wait.
They turn into fire signals.
Pyrotechnics, baby.
Looks like it's just you and me, mademoiselle.
Yes. That word.
That-
And as
It's
you
just about
seem to
people.
be looking out over the veranda, as you cross the street dramatically,
Dun, dun, dun.
you do see that there are 2 things going on. One, Renee,
Hmm?
your eyes do look up to that area instinctively, and you do
Yeah.
see what the 2 have been doing. On the 2nd floor, I'll say that one is like almost up there while the other is fully on there, just holding on. It's kind of weird considering it's a sheer brick face with only a couple of boards for leverage. They are spray painting. And it seems that they are in the middle of writing on this 2nd floor, fuck the Mosburr. And you see that the kid who looks down to you again is in the middle of painting the G.
You know what? I'm just gonna toss a pebble up and down in my hand, so tempted to throw it at the can.
She just sort of glares at you and then does a bit of a sneer.
Loud? Wait, she just looks. Do you want me to make
She
it
flips
explode?
us the bird.
Not yet.
She actually does consider. She just sort of glances and points to the other one. The other one goes, "Bleh."
Are they
Her
going to
one
continue?
hand with their one hand as free. And as you continue, you do see the second thing that's up. It appears that this man, the man who you did see,
Yes.
is in the middle of a bit of a conniption. As it seems that the other 2, the guy who's there, it does seem like it's a little standout little mini food truck version of the barbecue place, or something complimenting it at least. He is smashing his hand down and going, "This is outrageous! How dare you speak like that to me? How dare you not serve this?" As the person seems to be, looking a little bit nervous. I'm sorry. We're serving what we can, sir. I don't care. You'll serve it, and you'll serve it now. As he grabs the man and pulls him through the little windowed area of the food truck.
Now that's a guy who deserves a pebble flicking.
You gonna try something?
I would like to try something.
What you gonna try?
I want to punch the pebble
Just
at his
flick it up in
ankle.
the air and then just slap it with your hand so that it's just
Go for the heel. Achilles heel.
Aim right for the ankle so it can at least seem like, it's a little natural at least.
You just kick the pebble.
See, that would make sense.
You use punches and kicks.
16.
all right. See if he's got any reactions for that. 16 does hit him. Sadly, he does not have anything to, stop that. But he is
Yeah.
going to make a check.
Pebble to the ankle.
What is your dexterity, I'll ask?
Flat modifier?
Yes.
3.
3. Meets it, beats it.
Hmm.
As he sort of pauses and looks to you as a couple of people. The guy does seem to laugh. He flings him back and starts walking your way super dramatically. You looking to try something, buddy?
No,
Don't
sorry.
you know who I am?
No, I don't know who you are, but I was just letting a rock out of my hand.
Your rock tumbled in my direction. That means that I got a problem with that rock, and I got a problem with you.
Hey, don't bleep the rock.
You have a problem with a rock?
Yes,
Are you
I have a
stupid or
problem with
something?
everything, in fact. In fact, that's why I'm...
Maybe you should go see a doctor or something. I heard they could be really good with that.
You gonna let this woman speak for you?
Oh,
You're not speaking for me.
Oh, I was laughing, and now I'm not. Oh, fuck this guy.
As he sort of gives a bit of a broad grin and steps forth right into your face, puffed out chest, and interestingly, you could see a bit of a crowd start to gather.
That's not good.
No, that's not exactly good.
I mean, I want to go get the. I gotta go get food for him.
Why don't you apologize? Huh? Little twerp like you flicks your hat a little bit.
Oi. But what do I have to apologize for?
So it's simple. Your
God.
rock went my way.
I
So
think
that means
I think you'll find that you were in the way of the rock.
Oh God. I go away.
Make me a
For
persuasion.
for
Hey,
5
hey, it wasn't
minutes.
me.
It wasn't you. Yeah, it wasn't you. Like, all right,
Um,
guys, just go get the food.
he's making.
Not
Oh
me.
God! He rolled an intimidation check to see if he could keep it up, and
What do we roll?
he rolled in that one.
Oh no!
Oh,
As
would my passive intimidation work on this? Just because you rolled a
could
net one?
certainly try. It's like
You roll that one. Are you
If we
gonna?
go by passive
You
intimidation,
should
I have a
apologize right now, or I'm gonna piss my pants. Wait, no.
12. That's enough.
I mean,
indeed.
it beats a 1.
And Renee,
It
your
beats
passive
it one.
perception is
15 still.
15. I see. As he seems to sort of look to you, and your eyes do sort of drift off from him as he sort of falters a little bit. His smile is like, "Listen, you can let your maul talk for you, but I'm the one who's gonna be in the." As he sort of coughs on a little bit of his stuff, and you do see that in the crowd, there's a couple of things that you don't usually see. like a camera
Oh
and a
no.
boom mic.
Also not good.
Ooh, Mike.
You know-
There's the boom.
You know what?
Oh,
Renee is
God,
just gonna slightly whisper to this man. You know, between you and me, she actually wears the pants in this relationship.
He's
You
like,
know,
I want to
They're
go
not very
order
off.
my
sort of
food.
pauses and sort of glances, and he sort of pauses and sort of his eyes widen, and then he tosses his head back and laughs. Ah, you see, these are the people of nowhere, cowards, sissies.
Are you going to keep
let me-
interrupting me ordering my food?
She's quite hungry, you know.
And testing intimidation checks. But
Okay.
let me.
I have guidance.
Yes,
Sure.
very
you.
much.
You gotta beat. Oh God, he got a nat 20, so you gotta beat
Oh.
a 23.
Oh, fuck. Well, God
No.
damn it.
What is this duality?
You gotta beat a 23.
Yeah, I clicked it. My computer's being slow.
One day.
One day, if it rolls,
The tension builds.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
or
Oh.
It's the
Oh.
same thing as before.
That feels wrong.
okay, that has to be a
fucking-
bug.
That feels
has to be a
wrong.
bug.
Yeah,
I
okay, I
re-roll-
think that's gotta be a bug.
It's
That's
sort
kind
of-
of nuts.
It's a very dramatic look down as you intimidate. You
I'm
give
just
your
gonna see if it
intimidation.
rolls. I'm gonna try it again.
I-
I just want to see.
Oh,
Okay,
I
so you-
wish it was the same thing 3 times.
Yeah, that would have been really funny.
I'll say that you get close enough that it's a bit of a smirking thing and looks down to you. You know, if you were wrestlers, I'd actually challenge you. But it's clear that you two are just a couple of simple townsfolk. You don't
Yes.
stand a chance. Which is why I, as he turns around dramatically, TKO will stand in that ring and beat the champions of nowhere as soon as Sunday in that ring.
Can I hit him with another rock?
Oh, no.
Don't you
I-
dare! Stop it! I'm trying to go order food, damn it!
No, I want him to get knocked out so I can say total knockout.
I was gonna go. Oh, well, okay, KO. We're gonna go. Have a fun day.
Make me an attack roll to see if something
Are
happens.
no.
You say
wanna
no,
go-
Joey?
I
See if
said
you
no.
See if you could beat his AC on something with how you toss the rock. Oh, dirty 20. You hit the little tie he has for his man bun,
Ooh.
and it sort of dramatically falls down over his face. And then, as he sort of has a bit of a sigh, some of the crowd was already clapping dramatically for him, but it sort of dies down. And then you hear a man go, "Cut, cut. I don't think this will work." As you see, an interesting looking man, considering how you've only seen a handful of people around this place. And it's mostly humans. This guy is the first mutant you've seen, and he's pretty obvious, despite the fact he's wearing, a button up and, some business casual stuff. He's got these tiny little wings on his back that are like little fly wings. His face is, pale, but it's like flecked with little bits of that reflective black carapace. And he's got 4, 6, 8 eyes as he goes,
Where is this man?
Right there.
There he
Flyweight.
Where?
Flyweight.
hold on. I forgot that he was named already.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll be honest, I half expected it to be a movie set.
I was. Well, see, my mind is now
You
going.
gotta
I
make
was
him sound like Jeff Goldblum.
I was going with back to
I
Stockton.
I will try.
Yeah, I believe
Look,
in you.
sorry, champ. I guess this one got a little bit. You did good at first. A little too bit on the sexist part. Just don't do that as good. But otherwise, you did pretty decent. I would recommend finding the actual
down.
champions of nowhere. Well, we haven't found them yet. Well, we might find them. As for you two, personally, I would like to apologize. This was sort of a in media res sort of thing. I we didn't go too far on things, did you?
Wait, but I'm confused.
No, it's all right. I mean, no harm done yet.
Mr. Renee, explain.
Oh, they were trying to, I assume, film something, correct?
Yeah, wrestling promo. The champ here, along with me, of course. I'm both manager and tag team. Um, you can just call me Flyweight. We're going in the ring with the so-called champions to inaugurate the new stadium that's in.
Oh,
But of
right,
course,
right.
the champ was just putting on appearances. TKO. You wouldn't. You're not. You're a lot kinder in person, right? He sort of crosses his arms and gives a bit of a smile that you can't exactly tell the vibe of, I guess. Yeah. So no hard feelings.
No, okay, good, fine, let's go.
Right. You said you were looking for the Champions of Nowhere, though. Does they even exist?
Mr. Mosberg did tell us that they were a thing.
Right.
And it's as that happens that you hear, "Hey, stupid kid, get down from there!" As you can see,
Try to warn
she's
them.
Damn it!
She's it. One of them scattering down. As you see one of them, while this one begins to run back through the thing and sort of disappears down at this one, who seems to be standing on sort of a water spout, which a security guard, the cop, is trying to scramble up. He raises his hand and then slaps the bottom of the water spout, and it disappears. And just dramatically sort of falls down while the climbing cop falls flat on his ass, glances one last time to you, gives you the bird, and then books it.
To try and
Damn
warn
muties,
them.
get the fuck back here! Starts trying to get up and book it. But if you do need compensation, we can always contact our lawyers. All right? Sounds good? Sounds good. Come on,
Okay,
Chip.
great.
Right. Let's get the food.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
imagining Renee trying to explain professional wrestling to Seraph.
So it's when two people punch each other, but it's completely fake. Honestly, it's quite boring.
It's also real, but it's also fake.
It's also real.
Sometimes
It's
people
also
die, but sometimes they die for fake and then they die for real.
Basically, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yes, that is wrestling.
It's wrestling, yeah.
This is the barbecue place, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
Can it order the food?
As you do see that,
Yeah.
there do seem to be a couple of people here. One of them is a kid that looks way too young to be sitting by himself, but he seems to be all right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it seems to be oh gosh, it's like everything else had that southern feel. This feels southern themed. There's
no.
a robot bowl in the back that seems to not have seen any use whatsoever. They're playing like the most recent country tunes that no man would listen to. And as the guy sort of points, to they start to point to a table, but the guy doesn't seem to be noticing you, at least until somebody beside you walks up. And honestly, from how normal they look like you didn't notice them until they were right next to you.
Oh.
Hi, welcome to the Fire Cowboy Yeehaw barbecue place. My name's Martha. How can I help you?
Is this to us or that person?
Uh, this person is the one who is talking.
Oh!
She appears to
Oh,
be a rather
get-
average-looking, black-haired, green-eyed waitress in what seems to be cowboy boots and the pure denim shirt and pants that also seems to be a uniform. It's got a denim skirt. That doesn't feel right.
Ugh.
And denim.
Hi,
Yeah,
we're here for a takeout order.
Take out our okay. Hey, not Jerry. Hey, Phil. We need what are you needing?
Goes through the list of what everyone wanted.
Oh man, that's gonna
It's a big order, yes.
that might cost you like about $100. Are you sure?
No, I'm aware
This
that
stuff.
the price is fine. It's a party.
I mean, it's good stuff. It's the finest that Texas and the
dude.
Midwest can offer. But you know,
You don't need to put on the act. I know. It's fine.
we're not in Texas.
We're not in Kansas
this guy
anymore.
goes.
Yeah.
You know, you say that a lot, despite the fact that we're not in Texas. Don't you have homework to do, Chris? I might, but I also have an order. Anyways, yeah, it'll be about $100.
Sure.
Yeah,
Takes out $100.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Is it, dude?
I don't think they want to
Do you
count my
carry
coin.
it in like tens, 20s, or is this just $100 bill you're giving her?
Some 20s, a 50.
It's a bit,
And a 10.
sort
Okay.
of scrolls through
yeah.
it, pulls
Puts
out what
coin-
seems to be a pen to check it. Oh, damn. You got some fucking royalty here.
Starts putting away putting away.
You were
things
already
coin.
pulling out like like a penny rolls across the floor to the kid who's like glances down to it, then to you.
Good. You'll get
And
that.
this is why I'm the one paying for it.
How am I
As you
supposed to?
As you start to get it, he does seem to be moving down to tap it with his foot, and he's like, "Hey, you know, finders keepers, right?
For what?
For the like, it's. I take it this isn't even an important like thing. It's not even a quarter. It's like a
Oh.
dime or a penny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Go on and get it.
Picks it up,
Sort of,
moves back over,
indeed.
puts coins away.
As Martha just sort of goes, "Hey Phil, do we have anybody doing the food?" "I think we got Big Pete, but I think it's just going to be you." "Of course it is." As she sort of walks back into the kitchen to sort of deal with your order. Seems this place is understaffed, and despite the fact of how authentic it looks with like 2 security guards eating out front, or not security guards, cops out front. Not a lot of people here.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, how long do you think it'll take?
As Chris sort of goes, "What, for this place?" "Eh, it depends on the order.
But-
Most of the time I just get, you know, nachos for me and my friend, and you know, they're not bad. They put a little weird chip cowboy hat on it. I don't get it, but 30 minutes tops."
Okay. Sends a message to Akane. 30-minute wait.
You'll get a frowny emoji with a left bracket.
Oh.
How long left for the tape to be transferred?
I will say that as you are sort of waiting on it, okay, it's been like well, the good news is, as he's sort of typing and just like, okay, come on, I'm sure there's some way we can do this faster. Okay, good news. Good news. I can get it down to about 15 minutes. It seems like there wasn't that much on the tape. Bad news is, I'm gonna need to, do some stuff in the background.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, I gotta be honest. This thing is not built for modern stuff. If I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna need to set up some stuff in the background to speed it up a little bit.
What does set up in the background mean? What does that mean?
Let me actually. I'm gonna roll for luck.
Okay.
Okay.
13.
You
Lucky
do see
13.
as he's sort of flipping through tabs, there's that single frame where you see like the weird half footage of like just past the sign, or not just past, it's when you were all hiding and you were starting to hear the speech, and you see that blurry image of Aldous walking out from the shadow. Catch your breath, but he doesn't seem to have seen it. Effectively, what I'm going to need to do
Weird plot.
is make sure to clear as much RAM as I can so that it could transfer faster. Because this is 20-year-old technology going to 10-year-old technology. I can't exactly guarantee anything too good.
As long as I could view it on the USB drive, that's fine.
Yep. I'll
You
I'll
don't, you
be
don't need to
doing.
look at it. It's still going to be private. You just need to clear out.
How fucked up is this shit you're doing, man? As
Listen,
you're
listen. It's just a bright red again. I don't want anyone seeing it. Okay, just
And it's as you hear, you don't want anyone seeing it, that you notice a dark shape has slowly been approaching. Closer
Uh,
and closer to the window.
Wait, a dark shape's been approaching like from outside.
And yes, and you haven't seen it until, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? As something smashes. It seems like one of the stalls just smashed, and then something is staring at you outside the window.
Oh,
what
hi.
the fuck?
And that is when we will take a short break.
Oh shit! All right.
Well, Akane, this is not good.
You're telling me, yeah.
Indeed, as it appears that this man who is staring outside your window in what seems to be, he is a strange sight. You see that he is wearing, a black hat and trench coat, but beneath it seems to be metal and hints of a face beneath this metal cowl that only shows his almost milky looking eyes with a mouth that has no smile but has this sort of scarring on the sides of its face, almost as if the mouth was scarred from cracking open too far. And as his hand slowly reaches out, you see that the trench coat doesn't go over his arm, his like wrist bracers, which seem to have spikes sort of poking out from them as his hand presses against the glass and then shatters it, gripping the side of the entrance as he begins to step through the window.
Can he fit through that window?
I hope not.
He can
Let's see.
squeeze. He can. The rules are he can squeeze.
At
through.
half speed, correct?
Yeah.
All right.
Please tell me he
So-
gets stuck.
I'll say that he is moving through that when we start, as he says, "You have been deemed a liability. Come with me."
If you want to live.
Fuck no. She'll call. Just call. Renee.
As the other guy's
Yellow?
like, "What
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck? What the fuck?"
Just get that tape working.
Just answers the phone. Yellow?
Help.
With
Oh no,
the-
I didn't mean to move.
Yeah, you get a. I called you. I just say help, and then I put the phone in my pocket.
I
I
think we're
guess
gonna
all
have to
this-
go for a bit. We'll be right back.
Oh yeah, sure. Just come back
Ah!
whenever. Says the guy as Martha just goes, "Could you
Ah.
come back here and do something?" No, I don't feel like it.
Why do you guys have decimals in your initiative?
Tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, so
Tiebreaker.
it isn't just the exact same number, in case.
And I will say
Oh.
that the complication for this is that Reggie here needs to focus on the stuff. If he doesn't, it's fine, but he's keeping concentration. So if he fucks it up, he might need to either start again or it'll be paused.
Oh god, no. Stakes.
God.
So don't let Reggie die.
Wait, if he dies, then it's definitely not gonna work.
Definitely not.
Oh, but it goes first.
I have a
No, it
question.
doesn't.
What's the stand
Said-
here?
The stand is crushed.
What was it?
He didn't. I will say that it was those like watermelons and fresh fruit. And
Not
as
the
he was-
watermelon.
Not only was he like, he didn't go around it, he walked through it, stamped through the table. His foot crushes a watermelon like it was a skull.
Funny.
Although normally that's supposed to be reversed, isn't it? Either way, Seraph, hey, you just heard
Yeah.
sound of crashing glass on the. Oh my god, what the fuck is that thing?
Has this drawn attention?
Yes, a couple of people are certainly fucking going, what the fuck is that thing? As I will actually roll initiative, see if the guards,
Please.
they're not going to be pertinent for a while, but
Just try to make it not so obvious that I am doing this. So we're going to create bonfire under his ass.
ooh,
So just right here. There's a fire now that started right here.
Toasty.
fantastic.
Right
He's
in front of
gonna,
the window.
Beautiful.
he's gonna make a deck save.
Just right in front of the window. Right, those flowers just burst into flames.
Wait, hold on, I forgot to make him public.
Indeed.
Deck save.
Oh.
Fucker. Does he
As-
dodge out of the way from the fire and not go through the window?
I
now he
will
has to go
say
fire.
that he has pushed this guy aside as he has moved to here, but he has not moved through it.
The
However,
fire is right in front of the window. That's where I put it. It's right here.
Where the flowers
I
are is
see.
the fire.
Let's see. It's time to answer a question. Will fire scare the beast?
Please.
It's gonna be a wisdom save.
That's a fail.
I hope.
Nope. He sort of. You do see him sort of bounce back from it, sort of dramatically, as you do see that the trench coat he is wearing sort of burns the edges, revealing these strange metallic things that show off like hints of feet, but also within the metal, slight bits of sinew. That's ugh. Either way, new problem. He's looking at you.
Eh.
Well, overall, technically better, just not
Oh,
good
he's
for
looking
you.
at me? I'm
Oh,
flipping the
no.
bird.
Bird.
That is the
I
most
am
consistent
fucking
thing in this
bitch.
game.
Yeah. Bird flipping. Yeah. I guess we're just finding free freaks and flipping birds.
God damn it! I knew you'd find a way.
I always gotta find a way. Always gotta find a way.
I intentionally made it hard.
Yeah, I was like, dude, how the hell am I gonna do this?
But yeah, either way.
Well, with everyone flipping the bird, I guess it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. But nonetheless, the guards are gonna roll to see how many of them have guns.
At least
Not
one.
a lot.
Two of
Nope.
them do.
Nice.
We need to. As they start to move back towards the truck, so it's gonna take them a little bit to get guns. As one of them, who was currently chasing after it, he has the gun. Bad news is these guys are gone, and he is at the back of this line. So it's like, as he sort of comes out and it's like doubled over. Ah!
The fuck?
5 misses as he tries to pull his pistol, and it fires through and it just hits the ground. As another guy,
God, that poor civilian right next to him.
Yeah.
sadly, a 14 does not hit him, so the second guard does not manage it. As the Manticore,
This is going to hurt.
as
Or is
the
it going to go for the
fire
gunfire?
burns as it sort of goes up and sort of burns the trench coat, you do see that his hunched form does seem to have several spikes sticking out of his sort of back area, almost half like a fur coat. And as his eyes lock upon you, it's like problems must be dealt with. As he is going to
Where the fuck is he
leap
going?
50 feet over towards this direction. And as he does, he's going to try and hit you with a tail spike.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. No! Thank God I would have died.
That is.
You're right.
I will say
Oh,
that
God,
the
yeah.
Constitution save is also for the poison damage.
I get that. Oh, it's pretty. Well, if I would have failed, I would have died.
Indeed. But nonetheless, he has moved over towards here and he is stamped onto this as dear body sort of tumbled down around his feet as he's sort of. And he is beginning to try and go for the door. Hey,
Okay.
Akane! Good news is he's gone, but bad news is
He's
the
coming.
window's starting to catch on fire.
Shit.
No, it's controlled. It's controlled. It's not.
Can you tell?
Drop
No, you can't.
concentration.
The fire's on your side.
Yeah, okay, so I don't know if this fire. Well, could I make some sort of check to see if I can intuit that this is probably Seraph's fire?
What is your passive perception? 12,
11.
11. Well, if anybody was going to do fire, it'd probably be Seraph.
Unless there's
Right,
another
okay.
fire starter.
Just
Unless
look.
there's
She looks
another,
at
but-
Reggie. Just, I gave you extra money. Focus on.
All right,
the
all
game.
right. I'm
Don't
going
get
for
it.
the tip, but
Akane will not dash. She'll just move. I guess. So this is 15, 20, 30 here. I think here. And oh wait, is it like shift or is it right
For what?
to do the lines where it goes?
Right click.
oh, it's a little.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So 15, 20, 30. Heck yeah. I will hold my action as soon as I see the manticore in my I can see the manticore in my sights right now, right?
Yeah, through the
Window?
window.
Oh, hey, you can see Seraph
Alright.
too.
Hey, Seraph.
You see
So,
a giant
I guess-
spike next to them.
Yeah, quickly just wave, and she's going to look at the manticore and say, "Sit the fuck down," and that's gonna be command to fall prone.
Ooh.
Make a
Boy.
Say it.
yeah, submit
Wisdom
a
save.
Oh, god damn
yeah,
it.
that passes. All right,
What
As
is your
um,
wisdom? Plus
Plus
one.
one.
yeah,
he just rolled
It
really
is-
good. As it does seem to actually hit him as it sort of pauses as he feels the ground beneath him, even as you're sort of focusing, but you're trying to focus on too many things at once. The ground beneath him does sort of crack down with the sort of weight of it, and yet he sort of just bucks it off.
shit, and then she'll just extend her expandable baton and get ready.
All right, it's the best you can do.
Yeah.
So Renee, hey, did you know that there's a little pineapple habanero? Isn't that more of a Nevada, California kind of thing? Oh God, focus.
Huh, interesting, interesting. Oh well. Oh boy. Okay. I have to get somewhere. That's my movement. Can I get actually over there? Not easily, so let's just... dash.
Yes.
Hello there. Hi.
He seemed actually he doesn't even emote. His head just turns slowly to look at you with these sort of clouded over eyes.
You seem to be in the middle of the street, causing a ruckus. You might want to stop that.
You've caused an occurrence. You three will come with me.
I am one person.
Damn.
None. Either way,
Imagine
is
the man
dash
like,
action.
damn, you're right.
That's,
My bad, bro.
that's Renee's turn!
Oh boy, here we go. Well, bad news is, Seraph, if you try anything, you might blow up Renee.
You'll be fine. I'm not gonna.
You'll be fine.
I am not.
That's shining rose. He says,
I am
fine.
not going to unstable explode right here.
Not in the middle of town.
God, we just how long had it been since did we just order the food?
I'll say that it's been approximately.
Is it close enough that if this fight, by the time this fight ends, would everything be ready and we can dip?
Probably.
Good.
All right, shoot, we're going then, boys. It is
Let's
time.
go.
I'm going to start being on fire then.
Oh boy.
So we're going to use a bonus action to activate the Mantle of Fire
Ooh.
and start burning. And we are going to. We're gonna spend. Let me check the spell points. Spell points.
Spell point.
Spell point.
Spell points.
Wait, while you're doing that, did the people move out of the way?
Oh yeah, are the
They
citizens
are-
leaving?
They are certainly fleeing in a direction. These two are currently moving away.
That doesn't look right.
No, that looks right.
No. I'm saying the slot. Something's wrong with my sheet. It's not doing the spell point thing.
What level are you? 3?
I am level 3.
Are you a full or a half caster?
I am a full caster.
Should be 14.
Yeah, no. How many points it costs for 2 second level spells?
Oh, 2 is 3.
3. Okay, yeah, it's not doing the thing where before it was telling me in the
Weird.
thing. I don't know. All right. So I'm gonna spend 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to do a little bit of scorching rays on his ass.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
1,
Nice.
Oh,
2.
23 does hit him.
Probably not the
13
third.
does not, sadly.
Aw.
Damn it!
1 out of 3.
Damn.
God.
1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Ah, it's not great.
Yeah.
However, damage-wise,
Ow, 14. That actually does a solid amount. Nothing crazy, but still.
okay, I'm glad I looked at the health bar wrong. Okay, that did more than I thought.
Yeah.
Still not much, but
Damn it!
He's
what
a
I can do.
tanky boy.
yeah.
But still, as it manages to strike
Oh
him
wait,
in the
I
back,
remembered my bonus action. Oh well, too late. Shit.
All good.
No,
We'll be
and
fine.
It's never gonna
so,
come
you know,
up again.
I dropped concentration on the fire over
Fire.
here, so that's no longer on fire.
all right. Hey, that's an exit in case you need it. Guard, group attack. Only 2 of them can make an attack because they're using their actions to attack. So, times +2 to hit, times 2 to damage. That's a 17. Ow, that's 2 damage.
Better than nothing.
These guys
Yeah.
suck. They have guns.
They have guns and they're doing this.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
that's
You
minions
can
for you.
slap harder. You literally cannot slap softer than that.
My
You-
punches hit harder. My rocks hit harder than that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chalk it up because they're normal weapons against super people.
Indeed.
In universe.
Nah, it's skill diff. That's
The
skill diff.
damage does seem to be hurting it, as it does have some scorch marks against its armor. But it seems that all that's doing is just making it mad, as it's going to use its bonus action to do a trumpeting howl.
Oh. That's
Shit.
a big range.
Oh,
As its mouth seems to almost rip open a little bit from, you did see the bandages, as it just lets out a
Oh, phew.
horrifying roar of both anguish, pain, and rage.
This is not going to be good for me.
In fact,
believe in
it
you.
seems like that hurts it a little.
I believe in okay.
Oh, at least you're not dazed.
Takes 1 damage.
Barely.
It
You're
is
barely
now
not dazed.
Wait, no, not that much. There we go. He takes 1 piercing damage, as you do see his lips slightly rip back, and you can see the bleeding. And
You sure you want to do that to yourself?
as he tries to grab you with his attack, and sadly, you did not fail the save, so it doesn't deal the extra damage. So, good
my
news.
It's not an at 20.
Uh,
Jesus.
It's only 15.
Only
okay.
15.
Oh my god.
As he
Good lord.
swats you.
Was,
He swats you to the
call not-
side like a
was-
cat.
was the call not an action?
That was a bonus action, but he can only do that once.
Well,
You okay, buddy?
I'll do the damage in a second, but I've been injured, so I'll hit you right back. Oh, hey,
Hey,
Oh,
tit for tat.
As you do.
Ignore the 3.
Oh, shit. So that's only 8?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's not a nat 20.
Ow. That actually, as he does swat you, you can feel it in your stomach, and yet you punch back towards his.
Oh no,
head
I got
as-
it. Punch to claw.
As you punch back, it sort of cracks it, and you can see a slight chip in his mask, if only for a second. Well, you did something, but ow!
Okay, you hit hard.
You must. As he's trying to still, like, swipe at you. Hey, Kane.
Okay.
He's distracted. That's the good news, but he's not. Actually, no. Something does activate.
hmm.
Feral Instinct.
Oh no.
It's a creature with an attack. He doesn't provoke opportunity. Don't leave.
Bye. As he leaps back and
Weird.
crushes through the door.
You know, fun
Breaking-
thing though, he didn't need that. My reaction was to attack him anyway.
Oh.
Ah,
As
fuck.
he
Okay.
slowly now stands up to full height, head almost bumping the ceiling. You must go with me.
Did you put in the 8 damage?
Yeah, he did.
I did.
I saw it.
Okay, I couldn't tell.
Not a fan of that. And she's gonna run up. Or actually, hold on. She'll stay here. I'm gonna try one more time.
Please?
I'm just gonna say, no, you need to get the fuck away. And that's when I'll use a command again. And this one is for
boy.
flee. Another wisdom save. Come on.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey! So it has to spend its turn running away.
With the fastest possible
Is
means.
actually
Yeah.
quite accurate as you see him looking to you, preparing to strike, and as he raises up his fist, you can see the cuts on his lips starting to bleed down his mouth, and the chip in the armor from how Renee managed to punch back so hard. As you see the technology that's attached across his face, and that's when, as you say that, his eyes blink, and for a second they sort of uncloud into what appears to be. Actually, I'm going to check something right quick. You see the man a bit better up close. His armor, his sort of trench coat and hat's been burned away, and he's got sort of darker skin. His head is shaved sort of mismatchedly, so there's still some clumps, but he does have surprisingly pale blue eyes. And as he glances down to you, as he glances to his hands, both caked in blood, his own and others, the fire that's burned him, the man is starting to panic. Something just snapped. You just snapped him out of it, if only for a split second.
Sorry, buddy. And then Kane's just gonna guard up next to him and get ready to smack him when he runs away.
Alrighty. Renee, you gonna act against him as he's starting to apparently something just broke whatever was.
Indeed. Gonna try and see if these punches are gonna knock either sense into him or the consciousness out of him.
Either or works at this point.
When you're frightened, you can't move closer, correct?
No.
You get me closer.
You're
is a-
you're probably in the worst position.
Yeah.
I mean, if you fire through a window, maybe.
I'm not. I don't want to bust some windows. That's not
It's
good.
time for you to take a nap.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
And bonus action flurry of blows.
Oh,
Am I
Is this
currently
advantage?
those
flanking with Akane?
you are.
Ooh, yay!
Hell yeah.
So how many of them hit?
That is all 3 of them, actually.
Nice.
9,
9.
11,
No.
7.
27 total.
Ow. 27.
Ooh.
Hoo-hoo.
God damn.
Manages to interestingly that does it bloody him? Hold on.
He looks like he's just above half.
Yeah, nah, he's still above half.
Yeah.
So you're telling me I shouldn't take an opportunity?
Perhaps.
I don't know, I
Either
might.
way.
But that's
Hey,
my turn.
Seraph, I wonder what's going on in there.
Well, I can't get closer because for some reason my body won't move.
Why am I afraid?
There's a damn window in your way.
Why am I shaking? Why is my heart beating faster?
All right, fix this. I will be more on fire and use my action to activate my other fire thing,
Oh.
and then that I will stay there. But I will now be more on fire, like my full fire form.
Does seem like a couple of people are starting to look at you now that you're on fire.
Makes sense.
Including the person you threatened.
Oh, he gets a wink.
Oh no. Oh no, Renee. Looks like you're in a triangle now.
No, he gets a wink. Like, you ready for that wrestle now?
I mean, Renee
So
would have
yeah,
warned him.
So
Only got
still
half
a love
cover,
triangle,
but you-
just a different kind.
But you've got
It's not a flirty
tiny-
wink. It's a more of a you don't wink. And that is going to be the end of my turn because I can't really do much else. I will try to make the wisdom save as I am
You got
trying to
this.
burn away.
It is save at end of turns.
That's what I'm doing.
No, you don't got this.
Yeah.
All right, boys. He's got half cover. You can do this. And hey, that is 4 damage as it
Hey.
manages to strike him in the head.
Still not half.
Just taking off of his armor as it fires through a window. As he sort of snaps out of it, if only for a second.
And now he must flee.
And
He must flee.
is he
Yeah, he
going
must-
to have to waste an action? I think he is.
With the
Yeah,
fastest
spend his
possible
entire
means.
turn. Yeah, entire
Which
turn.
would typically be dash.
Hey, you can make me a strength save if you wish.
Who?
Who?
Renee.
I don't like that.
What about
He is
acrobatics?
He is going to shove you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
5
5
feet away.
I didn't even
As
move
he's
me.
As he just
Opportunity attack.
immediately goes to leap away to the top of this building, accidentally crushing the fuck the Mosbergs.
Good. Well,
All right.
Make me that attack roll.
Opportunity attack.
hole.
Nat 20!
Hole.
Crit! Double crit!
Let's see
Let's
if you
go!
do you wish to
Smite,
try and
smite,
divine
smite,
him?
smite, smite.
Oh yeah, we're smiting. We're smiting. Yeah.
Joey.
Let's see if you can knock him out.
Joey, what's with the double crits this week?
I don't know.
All right. Oh, max damage of bludgeoning too.
So that's
Okay.
minus 12.
Why did it
Minus
not
12, and
roll into-
then smite. Oh, sorry, I'm just so high. I've never seen double crit before. Like on
Wait,
roll 20.
Why did it not roll the crit damage?
I don't know. And then it's going to be an extra 4d8.
Oh.
All right.
It should also be.
20.
It should also be one more
So-
d6.
Oh no, the 6
I
is
doubled it
the,
to 12.
yeah, 12, and then plus 4 with my modifier. So that's
Okay.
31 damage.
Ow. As
I mean,
he starts to move away, you feel, I'll say how this goes. As he moves to leap away,
Can I?
you move to grab him, and as you sort of strike him and grab onto his arm, he realizes, and as his eyes cloud over again, he raises up his hand and chops off his own fucking arm.
Holy shit! Ah!
metal.
That was
Oh,
fucking
oh, great. Oh, that's a
Soda,
severed
that was
arm. Oh, ew. As he
Ah.
drops down, arm bleeding. This. Actually, I'm gonna look up something.
Does he bleed?
Do you bleed?
I will say that the blood is. It is not the typical red that you are used to. It is this dark, brackish, bluish black. It seems to move out a bit slower. Almost as if the type you'd see out of a corpse.
Hmm.
And as he looks up to you, you see the cracked cowl with the eye, and you see the tear that has stopped moving down his face as it clouds over again, and he flees.
All right.
Have a nice day.
As
no.
Reggie is going to say, "What the fuck was that?" Wait, no, that's not his voice. What the fuck was that?
Something that's not over. Akane. Whenever it's Akane's turn, she's gonna rush out.
Yeah, because it will possibly come back.
Yeah.
Oh god, if it does, you are in trouble.
I can still hit it from here.
Technically.
Indeed, you could, but he is beginning to try and flee.
Yeah. That's the. It's
That's the end of
his
his
turn
turn?
now, right?
Yep.
Now it's my turn.
Oh,
That crit
no.
was on my turn.
Now you can hit him.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I will take care to step around the blood and go here. I'm gonna pull out from my guess with my golden arm, not gold. Yeah, my arm's golden, right? My fake arm's golden.
Yes, as you sort of rush it out, the hoodie sort of falls back to reveal it a bit more.
Yeah, and she'll pull out a small vial of some sort of black liquid and chuck it at the mana core. And this is my Told the Dead, flavored completely differently because Akane is not magical. So it will take a. It must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Again.
Oh man. The roll is made that Manticore has made the most.
Okay,
And the one that it keeps succeeding most of the time.
Except for one time where the dramatic thing happened.
Yeah, except for the one time running away, which was really clutch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
near anybody. And it's up. How high up in the air is it?
It is, I'd say that a typical, like, 2-story building, I'd say it's like 20 feet at the highest.
Okay, it's held range.
Do I go kaboom?
I say if it would beat the strat to. Now's the time to take him
problem is,
out because otherwise he's.
It could get pretty big.
Oh.
Oh.
What does it start at?
It starts at a 10-foot radius.
How far back are you able to make it start?
I can do it from within 60 feet of me.
Oh.
Well, we can move on to Renee's turn for sure. My
Oh
turn's
shit!
over.
I can't even reach
there,
him with it.
there's a bit of a problem with that.
I thought it
Yeah.
was close.
Well,
Damn
you
it.
you can barely catch him. However,
I can't move closer.
no, that's what I was looking at, where the 60 feet of you was.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. I know what I'm gonna do on my turn, but you can. So, whose turn is it now?
Should be Renee.
About to be Renee.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm toast.
Oh God. Renee.
Oh
What do
wait,
you
no,
do?
don't blow it up. I might go closer.
I'm not going to blow it up. I know what I'm going to do. Hop, skip, and a jump.
That's what I was thinking. Can I use these stands as leverage to hop up to its level?
Ooh, hell yeah.
Step of the wind increases your jump distance.
Or that too, if it won't work on its own.
I would say you can certainly try.
What would that be, acrobatics?
Yes, that would be acrobatics.
Whee! Ignore the +2.
17.
Oh, has a 17 to hit him. Okay.
Well, no, it's not a 17 to hit. It's for jumping up.
All right. As you sort of walk towards the stand, which you see does have that little bit of a awning over it. Okay. You just leap up, twirl through the air, and as you hit it with your hands, it sort of acts like a trampoline, springing you into the air.
Perfect.
Excellent.
What will you do now that you are flying towards him?
Punch.
Punch!
Of course.
I think we all know the answer. I think we all don't know the answer as I flurry.
Yeah. Nice.
One,
Okay,
maybe
even
two.
though meets it, beats it.
All right.
Nice.
Another 15.
15.
Ow.
It's not out, but
Ooh, it's getting there.
It is currently standing on, like, it is slightly toppling, trying to prepare to strike you, as it seems to be an even match. One
meanwhile,
hit from either of you could knock each other out.
Renee is getting into a position to counter any hit it might throw at him. Well, big guy, what's your move?
Do I firebolt? Do I twin firebolt, or do I just do another scorching ray?
Just beware, if you're still frightened, your attack rolls will be disadvantage.
I know, that's why I'm okay. We're just going with scorching ray. That's
Yeah,
3 chances.
scorching ray. Yeah.
More chances
three,
at least.
3 chances. Yeah.
2, 3. Scorching ray. Let's go. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 1.
Not enough.
Damn it.
No.
2.
Barely misses.
Oh, that's well, no, that's an 8.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm
an
fighting
disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Ah, right.
That one though. 1 out of 3 again.
Let's go.
Roll for damage.
12.
12.
Is it good enough?
I am going to re-roll that.
You're never gonna fucking
Ooh.
believe this.
Wait, is it enough?
Nope.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm re-rolling. Empower spell.
Really? Yeah. Yeah.
You're re-rolling the 2s.
Yeah, re-roll the damage. Give me my d6s, damn it. D6s, go.
Okay, same thing.
Damn.
Still 12.
Can I keep spending it? Can I keep spending points to keep re-rolling?
I don't know.
With empowered spell, I think you have to use a new roll.
When you re-roll, you can re-roll a number of dice equal to your charisma
The
modifier.
sorcerer must use the new rolls.
Okay. Must use the new rolls. You can even if you can use empower spell even if you already used a damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another, yeah.
God damn it. Well, it's the same thing. It didn't lower it, so it's still at 1.
Alright. The guards are...
Let the guards take it out.
I'll say that the guards are confused because they don't know who to shoot. The living fireball throwing bolts, the man who just bounced off the fucking ground onto this area, or the person who's holding a fucking severed arm, or the gigantic meat man who seems, as you look up close, you can see that beneath the armor there does appear to be a gruesome mix of machine and flesh. As he sort of looks to you, you could see that his eye is sort of twitching in between from how much damage he's been dealt. And you hear in his voice, very raspy, sort of, but very deep voice. I'm sorry. And he is going to use a concentrated roar.
Is that... Well, first, I guess I need to ask, is it the 15 or the 16?
It is the
I want it.
15.
Oh,
Does that miss?
it misses!
As he lets out another roar that tears his mouth a little bit more. And
kill
how
himself.
do you dodge this? As
Ooh.
this concentrated blast of sonic energy blasts to you with the heat, the fury, and the quickness of a shotgun.
I have a question.
Yes?
Normally, it would not work this way, but could I flavor my thorny defense that lets me hit back if I'm hit by an attack to punch the roar back? Or punch the
That
shockwave?
is an interesting thing, as I'll say it doesn't deal damage, but what you do as it blows towards you, you put your fingers, and as you use your powers for the first time that anyone's seen, and people are looking, how does your powers manifest? I'll say, since it's the first time anybody's seen them.
Through a flurry of rose petals around,
Of course.
which are currently being thrown about by the roar.
Indeed, as you just sort of slip your hands through the sonic push and then brush them to the sides dramatically as these rose petals, your signature thing as Shining Rose, fall around you.
Shit.
Crap.
You're alive!
You're alive. You are alive.
But at what cost?
I was just gonna say that you
I'm
can
alive.
slide and grab one.
At least it was cool.
You know, just you're on the roof. You just dip on the side. Just let gravity take you. Catch yourself.
Nah,
on
it's
your
gotta
head
be
and
cool.
But nonetheless, Kane,
Yeah, we're gonna pop
Well,
out another
shit.
vial, aim, and try and chuck it. Because I do not have my tomahawk on me. As if the baton.
Town.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Hey!
Hey!
There it is.
All right. So
Well,
it's so
Any
all right.
damage will get him. So I will ask, first off, lethal or non-lethal? And two, how do you want to do this?
I think it has to be. I think it has to be lethal. I don't think there's any way this isn't lethal.
Would you like to try?
Say it's not lethal. if
I
You're
can
literally tolling the dead.
try. Yeah, I mean, it's Toll the Dead, but it's flavored as a capsule of like a vial of like toxin.
I see.
So yeah, so it's yeah.
As you sort of, you know what? I'll give you a little bit of allowance here.
Okay.
As you toss it, it dramatically hits across his temple and hisses with that psst of energy. His eyes go white again, then to that lightish blue, and then go dull. His eyelids going half as he begins to fall.
I would
What do you
like to
do?
catch him.
Oh boy, you could try and make it, although athletics might be hard since he's a heavy boy.
Oh, I'd rather it not be athletics, but if it has to be.
Well, how would you do it otherwise?
Acrobatics to keep him up.
Acrobatically.
Oh god, are you gonna just dramatically sweep this armless man off his feet?
Well, maybe not off his feet, but back onto his feet.
You could certainly try.
Not saying
Boom.
it'd be easy.
Yeah, I think you gotta go athletics here. Oh shit, okay.
Or maybe it
As
is.
you grab his shoulder.
He has a
Like
one good arm.
Well, actually, how do you do this?
Me?
Yes.
As he is falling off, grab onto his one good arm and sort of swing us both around so it looks like I'm the one who's going to fall, giving
It is
him more
almost
leverage.
It is almost a tango as you and grab him in his back. You just make sure he doesn't fall. But, well, it's something. You don't fall either, so that's good. But then you hear a couple of voices from down. That's Shining Rose. Hey, that's Shining Rose!
Fuck.
No.
That's
Akane will, look at Renee, point to the place with the food, and she'll start running back inside for the tape.
I'm not the one who can get the food now.
as Reggie is just quickly
Figure it
just
out.
sort of flowing through. What the fuck is going on out there?
I'm gonna go get the food.
Good! I'd like to somehow get this body away.
Yes.
Still
I
on
will
fire.
say, strangely, Martha just sort of walks up and just goes, "Here's your food."
Thank you.
It's like the most unimpressed voice ever, and just
She
sort of,
doesn't care. Thank you.
yeah.
You have a good day.
As the other one just, as the kid sort of looks to you and goes, "Hey, nice moves out there." As he's
Nice move.
The one who
Thank
only
you.
caught fire and threw a little bit.
Well, still,
Hey.
nice moves for throwing fire.
That's true.
As meanwhile, Reggie just sort of looks to you, just like, okay, I got it. Thank you. Please leave a 5-star review. Jesus
Just
Christ.
takes the USB stick. Just bye.
Indeed.
Probably getting
And
transformed on that
finally,
window.
Renee, you see this man that is now on his back. Probably you let him down because he is probably a 300-pound, maybe 400 even.
Yeah,
He's a big one.
I'd love to take him with us, but kind of heavy. Unless someone can drive the van over.
No. Leave him.
I'll drive the van.
Oh,
Connie
no,
will
we're taking him?
sprint.
We're
sprint
taking
over.
him, I guess.
You don't
Make
think he has
it
an
ad
athlete?
hoc, we're taking the Manicore.
Make me an
He's
athletic
machine. He
check.
might have a tracker in him.
Oh,
We'll figure it
shit,
out.
okay.
And I'll say, Renee,
Yeah.
make me a perception check as you begin to take this man as
12.
impromptu as you can. Oh God, you have the three of you
5.
have to hold him at 3 different parts in order to carry him. But it's comedic, but
Not as fast as
you
we
hear
want it to be.
As you hear the sirens
We
go
will-
past you. My goodness.
Nice.
And with your perception check of 12, for a second, you spot something in the darkness glancing at you, a single eye of some sort. And then with a slight whirring sound, it disappears. You're not sure what that was.
Darkness from the alleyway or him?
From the alleyway, as
Okay.
you are making your way down.
Probably one of those kids.
Probably a toy helicopter or drone or something.
Guys,
Toy
God, it's
color.
heavy.
You're right.
You're the guys who wanted to carry him. At least my guy could walk.
Renee,
God.
don't need the sass, just need the pulling.
I am pulling.
I mean, I do. Well, if we go on passive athletics, I have 12 for passive athletics. If that helps.
You have athletics?
Wait,
Yeah.
you have a 12 for passive athletics?
Yes, I have an 11 in strength.
Oh, beats my 10.
Yeah, it beats my 10.
The 2 weaker of the 3 is pulling him.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it is a comedy of errors. His one good hand is limply dragging outside the van as you just zoom out towards your little slice of Junkland paradise.
We need a himbo.
Well, we got one now.
He's not gonna do us any good.
What are you talking about? We got our big lizard boy.
Yeah, I guess.
No, he's a limbo.
He's a limbo. Yeah, it's a little different.
Yes. And as you make your way back, unscathed mostly, but
Well, not unscathed. I had to get hit to hit him back.
you did. But you have your flash drive and you have more questions than answers now. This will be where we wrap up tonight's session.
Woo.
Woo!
To those
Great
of you,
sesh.
yay! To those of you still watching, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and join us next time as perhaps some of these questions will make more questions. I am not going to answer them. Absolutely not. Nope,
course
no,
not.
sir.